Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Wonderful to see all of you. We're entering into a special Shabbat. It's called Shabbat Shuvah. It's the Shabbat of return. And I want to talk about Shabbat Shuvah. And I also want to talk about this week's Parshat Ha'azinu. This is the parasha of the Shirah, of the song, because it says that Ketvu lachem at Shirah hazot. You should write down for yourself this song. And from here, the rabbis learned that it's a mitzvah to write a Sefer Torah. And Rashi says that when it says this song, it's referring to this particular passage, this parasha. And the Sefer Chinuch says that the mitzvah of writing the Torah is, in a way, we have to make sure that it contains this parasha. So it's a very central parasha to the whole Torah. And the Rebbe of Slonim, in his Sefer Netivot Shalom, asks a question: why is this parasha called a shira, a song? Because on the face of it, it's actually a very, if you go through the psukim, it's quite a heavy parasha, and it talks about the suffering that the Jewish people are going to go through and the difficult experiences we are going to endure. And therefore, the Rebbe asks, why is it called a shira, a song? And he brings a Ramban. And I want to thank my son Noah as well, who alerted me to this Ramban earlier today. And the Ramban asks the same question, Nachmanides, and he answers as follows. He says, yes, it is about difficult times, and it is talking about suffering and hard times that we're going to go through as a people. However, at the core of this is the fact that we are in a relationship. And we have a relationship with Hashem. And Hashem is giving testimony from the heavens and the earth that all will be good, that Hashem will be with us through the good times and through the harder times, that Hashem is there and He is open for us to have a relationship with Him. And that through the suffering, Hashem will be there, and that there is always a more secure and brighter future ahead. The Pasuk talks about how Hashem is going to hide my face. Astir panai mehem. I will hide my face. And I can't think, when I look around, I walked around Jerusalem, the streets today, and I see everyone hiding their faces with masks. And I say, wow, I understand the face being hidden. These are difficult times, but yet, throughout all of this, Hashem is present, and Hashem is promising us in this week's parasha that we will come through this, and that there is a redemption, and that there is a relationship that we have, and we are His people. And that brings me back to Shabbat Shuvah. Because this week is Shabbat Shuvah. What does Shuvah mean? Shuvah means to return. Who are we returning to? The Rebbe of Slonim, again, he says beautifully, he says there are two types of tshuva. There's the tshuva of work, where we're really sort of working on ourselves, and we're trying to work on our character traits and our behavior. And that's hard work. He says that is something that's kind of reserved for during the week. On Shabbat, we're not allowed to do work. It's a very different type of tshuva. The tshuva is the returning to that soulful part of ourselves that is always present, that part of us which is always there, that part of Hashem that is in all of our souls, wherever we are, whatever we have experienced in our life, whatever actions, whatever we've done. There is a part of us, that pure, soulful, spiritual side of that is in all of us. And that we can experience on Shabbat. We say we have a neshama yetera. There's an extra dimension of our soul which we only experience on Shabbat. So Shabbat Shuvah is, yes, it's a return, but it's a different type of return. It's a return to our true essence. And it's a reminder of who we really are deep inside. And that is something that will never ever leave us. That's never broken. Like the parasha, Hashem saying, we will never leave you. And therefore I want to wish all of us, wherever we are, and we're going through these difficult times, but we're doing it together. But together knowing that we are in relationship with Hashem, and that part of ourselves, that little spark, that soul, is something that we can experience at all times. And sometimes we just need to be quiet, shuvah, to sit, and just to come back and to return to that. And that is what this week's Shabbat Shuvah is about. Wishing all of you a wonderful Shabbat Shalom.